Conservation of food nutrients in various vegetables found in our locality. Let's see the examples of locally available vegetables in our locality or community. We have peas, cabbages, kales, spinach, tomatoes, cucumber, beetroot, carrot, cauliflower, broccoli, onions, and among others. Let's see the guidelines for nutrients conservation during food preparations. Procedure: wash the vegetables under running water before cooking them. 2. Use sharp knife when cutting, slicing, peeling fruits and vegetables. 3. Peel fruits and vegetables thinly. 4. Cut vegetables just before cooking, or cut the vegetables a few minutes before cooking. 5. Don't soak fruits and vegetables in water for long, because this will make the nutrients from the food dissolve in the water. Guidelines for nutrients conservation when cooking food. 1. Use the enough amount of water. 2. Reduce the cooking time. Slice the veg into big slices. We say reducing the surface area. Next, use blanching and parboiling when cooking. Do not use chemicals like magnetic soda, bicarbonate, and other chemicals, because these chemicals will denature the nutrients and most of them will be lost. Note better: when storing vegetables, make sure that you store them for only a short period of time, again in a cool place. Then you should also note that blanching when necessary is good. Let's see ways through which nutrients are lost from the food. How nutrients are lost from the food. 1. Through exposure to the air. 2. Excess heat, because excess heat will denature the nutrients. 3. Through light. 4. Using excess water when cooking. 5. Increasing surface area of the food instead of reducing the surface area. 5. Cooking too much. We use the word overcooking. You overcook instead of cooking. You overcook. 7. Use sharp knife when cutting them. Use sharp knife when cutting them. Ways of conserving nutrients in vegetables. How can we conserve nutrients in vegetables? 1. Cover the food with a lid. This is done to ensure that the nutrients in the food is not lost. Failure to do this, the nutrients will be lost through steam. 2. Blanching. This is done to avoid vegetables from being exposed to heat and air. 3. Reduce the amount of water used in cooking. This is to ensure that no excess soup is produced by the vegetables when fully cooked. 4. Use the water used to boil vegetables as vegetable soup. I know you understand this. Use the water used to boil the vegetables as vegetable soup. So you are encouraged not to pour or to give dog, cat, donkey, goats, sheep, or cows the water that you used to boil the vegetables, because when you do this, most of the nutrients will be lost through that water. So use that water for something else, that is for soup or gravy. Gravy is also useful in our body. This help to conserve nutrients. The water used in boiling absorbs a lot of nutrients, and we should not pour or throw away that water used to boil the vegetables. Then something else that I want you to remember is that when you are shredding or when you are cutting kales or spinach into small pieces, make sure that you wash the vegetables before cutting them, because when you cut them and wash, most of the nutrients will be lost. Slice the vegetables when you are about to cook. This reduces the amount of time the vegetable will be exposed to air and heat. Cut vegetables into relatively large pieces. This reduces the surface area of the vegetable exposed to the heat. Locally available materials for cooking leafy vegetables. 1. Vegetable oil. So that one is first material. We need vegetable oil. Number 2, onions. Number 3, clean sufuria. Number 4, source of heat, because you can't cook without heat. Number 5, chopping board, because the lazima utakatakata hizo materials into small pieces. And then leafy vegetables, that is now you need spinach, kales, cabbages, and among others. What are you going to use to cut them or to chop them down? So you need a knife, and the knife should be sharp enough. The knife should be sharp enough. You need also salt, and if you want manduindo, you can also need Royco cube. Let's see the examples of locally available leafy vegetables in our community. Leafy, we have spinach, kales, and cabbages. Kales and cabbages. How to fry kales? In other terms, sukuma wiki. How can you fry sukuma wiki? 1. Requirements. You need chopping board to cut the sukuma wiki into small pieces. 2. A sharp knife to use that cutting method. 3. Wooden spoon to roll or to turn the onions and also to turn the sukuma wiki in the sufuria. 4. You need a source of heat to cook. Number 5, you need salt, a clean sufuria, serving spoon, grater, plates, and etc. Ingredients. 1. A bunch of kales. 2. A half teaspoonful of salt. 3. 1 onion, and it shouldn't be big. 1 big onion. 4. 1 tablespoonful of cooking oil. Let's see the method of preparing kales or to fry kales. 1. Wash the kales thoroughly with clean water. 2. Shred the kales and chop the onions into small pieces. 3. Heat the cooking oil in the sufuria. 4. Add the onions and stir until golden brown. 5. Add the tomatoes and cover the sufuria for it to turn in paste. Add the tomatoes and cover the sufuria for those tomatoes to turn into paste. Next, add the kales and a half teaspoonful salt and cover the sufuria. Next, limit the heat and let it cook for 5 minutes. Next, turn the kales and serve while hot. 7. Next, observe the color of the kales plus the taste. Next, enjoy the delicious kales with the ugali. You like it? Yes. Share, subscribe, like, and comment for more information. Have a blessed time. Inshallah.